Vietnam is known as the land of the dragon, and Halong Bay is one of Vietnam's precious jewels of the north. It took around 4 hours from Hanoi City to Halong Bay, but I really enjoyed the journey because Halong Bay is a UNESCO World Heritage Site for a very good reason. Sailing through the beautiful emerald waters surrounded by thousands of towering limestones is really an unforgettable experience. The best way to experience the magnificent Halong Bay is by cruising with a boat. My amazing cruise through Halong Bay started with a good lunch served while we were cruising to a floating fishing village. After enjoying lunch, the tour guide then gave a brief of introduction and we climbed to the spacious top deck and relaxed to enjoy the view of Halong Bay. For sun lovers, the sprawling deck is the ideal spot to enjoy soaking up some vitamin D while enjoying the view of Halong Bay. Halong Bay means Bay of the Descending Dragons. According to legend, when the Vietnamese were fighting off foreign invaders, the gods sent a family of dragons to assist in defending their country. These dragons began spitting out jewels that turned into the islands that now are scattered around the bay. After taking in a beautiful view of Halong Bay, we made our first stop to explore Tin Chung. Our tour guide explained the history of the cave before we entered the cave. Beside the legend, the guide also told us the scientific explanation about the rock formation. The way up to Tin Chung Cave is via a winding pathway surrounded by jungle. The cave is a dry cave and houses a complex inner structure with high ceilings. The legend of Tin Chung Cave says that it was the ancient home of a dragon king and his queen. The dragon king and queen had a wedding at the heart of the cave, attended by all kinds of magical and mythical creatures. Visitors wandering around the cave will find many rock formations that are said to represent the mythical guests that attended the dragon's wedding. Looking out from the mouth of the cave over the whole of Halong Bay gives me a truly amazing view of the islands and karst. While the walk up to the cave is not an easy journey, it's certainly a worthwhile one. After leaving the cave, we were taken back to the boat to do another fascinating activity. The most exciting activity when the boat parked next to the fishing village was kayaking in the beautiful emerald waters surrounded by thousands of limestones. While the kayak is going through the islands, I got a chance to admire the beauty of coral reefs, the tiny fishes swimming around, and many other beautiful sceneries. The next day, I explored the imperial city in Hue. Hue was the ancient capital city of Vietnam. All through this city were temples, palaces, offices, gardens, and residences of the emperor. It took me a long time to walk through the imperial city, partly because of the sheer size, but also because there are quite a few of different sections to look at. And then, I went by from the imperial city to the city center by a dragon boat ride. The sight from the boat gave us a slight insight to the daily habits of local people. It is worth to take on a boat and stroll down with the streams of the Perfume River. It felt relaxing to sit on a boat and have whole view with apparently romantic scenery. While I enjoyed the scenery, I took time to allow myself a moment to appreciate what the Mother Nature has done some special work here in Vietnam.